I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I stay up late on the weekdays. I never tell when we say. I never wanna look back and wish I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance on faith. So take a chance on faith. So take a chance. I never wanna look back. Take a chance on faith. Take a chance on faith. I could have been. I'm never gonna regret the hours I've been putting in. So take a chance on faith. Your mind's a boundless place. So take a chance on faith. So take a chance.
All right, what's up, guys? I am Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and I want to say thanks for joining us today on Zenfolio Live. As you can probably tell, I am not in my normal place, so we're actually down in Florida, so please bear with me if things get a little weird, a little crazy. I don't have all of my normal stuff in front of me, but I want to say thanks to everybody who jumped on here. So let's see, we've got Lynn, Annie, Kathleen, Shay, who else did I miss? And Kathleen, thanks for jumping back on here. Hey guys, if this is your first time hanging out with us, make sure to say hi to us. Let us know where you're from. Say hi to us in the chat. If you have questions, make sure you get those questions in there. Today, we're going to be talking about how to use the Zenfolio coupon feature to grow your business. So I'm going to be going through showing you how to access the feature, how to use it. We're going to go through and set up a couple of demo coupons. We're going to do like a one-time use coupon for your new clients. I'm going to show you how to do a minimum order value coupon and an expiring coupon. And then for those of you guys who have the advanced account, I'm going to be showing you how you can create coupons really quickly with our bulk coupons feature. Now, today hanging out with me in chat, answering questions, taking care of you guys, I've got the fabulous Mr. Dennis. So make sure you guys say hi. Volunteering, which we all get some time to do here at Zenfolio, which is amazing. So a big shout out to Dennis for jumping on here and helping me out and answer your guys' questions. All right, well, with that being said, we do have one more announcement before we get started. You guys, Site Review Tuesdays are going to be revamped. So starting in March, we're going to change up how we do Site Review Tuesdays. We're going to be reviewing more websites at your guys' request. You guys have said that it's a little too short, so we want to make sure that we make it longer and make it more valuable for you guys. We're going to be reviewing more sites. We're going to be doing the site reviews live this time. There's not going to be any more pre-recording, and we're going to open back up the site submission link. So that's going to be coming in March. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the site reviews as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. So like I said, we're going to be talking about creating coupons. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to jump into how to access this feature. I'm going to show you how to go through and set it up. And what we're going to create first is we're going to create a one-time use coupon that you can use for your new clients, maybe to give them a discount or something like that. I like to send one-time use coupons out to almost all of my clients because I kind of build that into my business model, and I build it into when I'm setting up my price list. So first of all, you need to know how to access the coupon feature. So what you're going to do in your account is you're just going to jump up here to selling, click right on the word selling, or you can go down here and click on coupons and campaigns. I always just end up clicking on the word selling, and then we're going to jump down and click on coupons and campaigns right over here. All right, so we're going to click on this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a new coupon, okay? So we're going to create a one-time use new coupon for a new client. So like, let's say you just got a new client and you tell them, hey, as a one-time courtesy, or maybe for your first order, I'm going to give you a discount on your prints. Whatever the case might be, however you work this into your marketing plan, this is how you're going to set up that one-time use coupon. So you're going to say add a new coupon. All right, and then we're going to give this coupon a name. Now, first we're going to go ahead and say number to generate. We're going to create an individual coupon. This is going to be for a specific customer. It's going to be just for one person. And then we're going to down here and give this coupon a name. Now, the name and the description field for your coupons are not really client facing. In fact, your clients never see this. What this section is important for is so that later on down the road, when you're doing your reporting and you're looking at all of your sales reports and things like that, and you see this order had a coupon in it, you'll have an idea of what that coupon was and why it was given to that client. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the name of this coupon, and I'm just going to say this is Smith Family coupon. All right, and then what we're going to do is in the description, I'm just going to write something really simple like new client discount. All right, so this way we know that this is a coupon that was created for a new client and it was like their first order discount. Okay, so getting that set up here. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to scroll down here and we're going to create that coupon code. Okay, so this coupon code is what you're actually going to be sending out to your clients. So when you're doing individual coupons for very specific clients, it's nice to make it personal towards them, right? So this is the Smith Family coupon. So maybe what I would do is say Smith Fam 20, right? But the idea being, hey, we're going to give you 20% off of your first order or 10% off of your first order. Whatever the case may be, this coupon code is what we're going to be sending out to the clients. So we want to make this personal towards that specific client. Now, before I scroll any further, I like to go ahead and copy that coupon code because I'm going to be sending it out to them while I'm here. Let me go ahead and just copy it so I can paste it into their email later. All right, next we're going to scroll down and we're going to go here, and obviously we're going to set up the currency. For me, it's going to be in US dollars. Here is all the currencies that we currently support for coupons. So choose the appropriate currency. And next, we're going to choose the discount type. All right. The coupon feature, guys, is one of the most powerful features, in my opinion, in Zenfolio. So there's a lot of options in here. That's why I'm showing you how to create several different kinds of coupons. This one being a percentage-based discount. So we're going to say discount products, and we're going to go here and we're going to choose a percentage of total product prices. And then you can put whatever percent you told the client that they were going to get off of their first order, right? So I'm going to put, hey, you get 10% off of your first order. And if you need to cap a value on that, you can right here. Now, you can also use this coupon to give them a discount on their shipping, but I'm going to give you a big disclaimer. I normally do not offer discounts on shipping because the lab is the ones who are shipping these orders out to your clients, and that shipping fee actually goes to the lab. And so I don't like discounting that. I want to go ahead and let my clients pay for that. That way I don't accidentally discount it too much and it ends up costing me more money than I want it to cost. So I leave the discount shipping alone. I don't turn that option on. All right, next we're going to go down here to the next section, which is and I'm going to try to say this right. You guys can make fun of me in chat. I'm probably going to get it wrong. I think it probably depends on what part of the country you're from on how you say it. So I'm going to say applicability. Is it applicability or applicability? You guys let me know in the chat which way is the right way to pronounce that word. I always struggle with it. But basically, this is where you can limit your coupon, right? This is what gives you the power to say, hey, this coupon is only good for prints. You can't use it on digital downloads or packages, only for a la carte print items, right? Now, pay attention here because you can only limit it to specific product categories. There's not really a way to limit this to particular products. So I can't give the client a discount on just 8x10s. I can give the client a discount on just prints and products or just packages. Now, there are some creative ways around that. I'm not going to go into that today. I just want to show you guys the power of the coupon feature. All right. So what we're going to do is just leave this to be available for everything. So basically, I am telling my client, hey, for your first order, you're going to get a 10% discount on anything that you buy in that first order. All right. And then we're going to scroll down to the next section, which is the applies to, and you can let this coupon apply to any gallery. But since we're making this for a particular client, we want this coupon to only work in their particular gallery. So I'm going to go here, choose selected gallery, and then click right here. And then we're going to go and we're going to find that client gallery. So I'm going to go in 2019 and I think under family portraits. And I know I keep saying Smith, but we're going to pretend like the Smith family is actually the Wallace family. And we're going to just say, hey, it can only work on this gallery. One thing that you guys need to be careful with is that if you click this little selected galleries option, make sure that you actually go in and choose a gallery, because if you don't, what you will end up doing is creating a valid coupon that has no valid place to actually be used. So if you choose this option right here, make sure that you go down to the next box and you actually select that gallery so that your clients have a place to use this. All right, so we're going to be moving on down now. Next is the maximum number of uses. Guys, in my opinion, this is probably the most important part of setting up your coupon, because this is how many times can your clients actually use this coupon, right? So if it's a one-time use coupon for their first order, we're going to make sure that we go in here and we put one-time use, right? Now, understand that's one-time use for this particular coupon code. It's not per user, it's not per email, it's not per order. It's that coupon code can only be used once, and then it's no longer valid to be used anymore. All right. So once we have this set up the way that we want, we're going to come down here and click save. Okay. And we have our coupon code created. So that is how you make a single use coupon for like a new client, or maybe you just do this for all of your clients. You create them a coupon code to give them a discount. I like to think about these things whenever I'm setting up my price list, because you can kind of pad that price list to accommodate for any discounts that you may want to give your clients to make them feel like they're getting a good deal. Okay, so now that we have that coupon created, let's go back and talk about a couple of other types of coupons that you can create. Okay, there's a minimum value coupon, there's an expiring coupon, and then we're going to get into doing the bulk coupons. Okay, so what we're going to do is really quickly, before I jump into those, let me just show you the full process through with this. Right, if you guys remembered, I copied that coupon code. Now, if I was actually sending this out to a client to send them to their gallery, I would just come up to Photos right here, go to Photos, and then what we would do is go and email that client gallery out to them. So I'm going to go over to my organizer. We're going to go into our clients folder. We're going to go find that Wallace gallery here. All right, we're going to click on that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the Zenfolio email feature. Guys, this is absolutely my favorite way of getting clients to their galleries, is using the email feature. So we've clicked on the gallery. We're going to come up here and hit email gallery. And then you're just going to come down here, put in an email address really quick. I'm going to use the good old email at email.com. And then somewhere in this body of this email, you're just going to add the text that says, hey, to get 10% off your order, use code, paste in the code because we copied it at checkout. All right, ready to go. You continue to preview, you send them the email, you've sent them their gallery link, and you've sent them their coupon. Okay, so that is kind of the full process of that part right here. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about those other coupons that I was mentioning. So we're gonna go back and do that minimum value coupon and an expiring coupon. Now I'm not gonna do the full process through all of these. I'm just gonna go back and show you how to edit that one coupon and how you can change and have different types of coupons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump back up here to selling, and we're gonna click on coupons and campaigns. And then I'm gonna edit this coupon just to save time, but guys, you would be going in and probably creating new coupons. You can have a lot of coupons in here. You can set them to expire, all kinds of things. I'm just gonna go in and edit this one right here. Okay, so next let's say that we wanna create a minimum value coupon. Maybe we want to give the Smith family a 20% discount, but maybe only if they place an order that's $100 or more, right? So it's really simple to set up a coupon like that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll down, and I would probably change this coupon code. To be honest, the minimum value coupon code is probably my favorite because this is a coupon that you can create one time and you can let people use it over and over again because you don't care, because you know that in order for them to use that coupon, they are going to have to place an order for at least $100 or more. So I might say something like 20 off 20 or something like that, or 20 off 100 as the coupon code. Just make something really simple, right? Maybe just do 20 off and do off in all caps. Just something really, really simple. And then we're going to scroll down. We're going to change that percentage off to be 20%. We're going to scroll down to the, and somebody told me how to pronounce it, applicability, pronounced on the first syllable. So applicability. Chuck, I think I'm saying it right. Hopefully I am. Thanks for the clarification in chat. The applicability section, we're going to scroll down into that section. And this is where we're going to make sure that this is all set up correctly, which it is because we had it set up, but we're going to change this from being just selected galleries to all galleries, because this is where the magic of this coupon comes into play. If you come down here, we're going to say this coupon has no limit. We want people to use it over and over and over again because we're going to put a minimum order value on it, meaning that they can only use this coupon and they will only get the discount if their order is $100 or more. Like I said, this is one of my favorite coupons to make because it's simple. You set it up one time and you can share that coupon code out with everybody. You can put it up on your website. There's no limit. There's no expiration. They can use it over and over and share it with their friends because I know that I'm getting that $100 per order. Now, these variables are controlled by you, so if you need that number to be higher, if you need that number to be lower, totally up to you. I just like to show you guys how to set these coupons up. All right, let me grab a drink of water really quick. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do two more things. We're going to do an expiring coupon. All right, so let's say that maybe for the first week in March, anybody can go in and place an order and they can get 20% off of their order. Okay, so we're going to leave this coupon set up here the same way. And then we're going to go down here to the applicability section. We're going to leave all this set up. And then all we're going to do is we're going to come down here, turn off the no minimum because we're not going to make that a requirement, although you could make that a requirement. And then we're going to make this an expiring coupon. So basically we're going to go in here and we're going to say, okay, you can use this coupon up until the end of March. So maybe you want to give your clients, hey, any order that you place in March, use this coupon and you're going to get a 20% discount, but you have to place your orders before March 31st, right? And then on March 31st, this coupon is going to expire and will no longer work. So I'm just wanting you guys to see how powerful and how versatile this feature is, how you can really manipulate it to do lots of different things for you to use in lots of different marketing strategies to help you grow your business. All right. I know you guys have got some good questions in chat. We've got one more thing to cover, and then I'm going to be checking on you guys' questions in chat. So make sure that you get those questions in there so that I can get those answered for you guys live today. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you guys about coupons until I get to your questions is this. All right. If you have an advanced plan or a legacy premium business plan, there's a feature called coupon campaigns, or as I like to call them, it's basically a bulk coupon creator. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to hit save here. And the first thing is, again, you have to have an advanced plan or a premium business plan to have this option. So if you're not sure what plan you have, you just need to hover over your username right up here, click on account, and then you're going to look right here under account information, and that is going to tell you what plan level you have right here. So you're looking for either advanced or premium business. Now, just to get the coupon feature in general, you need to have at least the Pro or the Legacy Premium plan. I think those are still out there. But if you have like Starter or Basic, you're not going to have access to the coupon feature at all. You'll need to upgrade. And then the feature that I'm about to show you, again, is for only advanced plan users. So if you need the ability to create coupons in bulk, definitely consider upgrading. If you want to talk to somebody about your options, about your plan level, are you on the right plan for you? If you're not sure, if you just want to know, hey, what additional features do I get with the advanced plan? We have this chat icon right here. You guys can hit that chat icon, talk to one of our amazing support team members, and they will be glad to answer any questions you have about other plan levels. Okay. Bulk coupons, right? So let's say that you are shooting an event and maybe you want to give everybody at that event 10% off their order, but you don't want to have to go through the process of creating an individual coupon for every single person like I just showed you, right? You can use the bulk coupon feature for that. So we're going to go up here to selling. Right here, we're going to go to coupons and campaigns. And then what we're going to do is say add a new coupon, and then we are going to say coupon campaign of. Now, it's important that you know how many coupons you need to create. If you're not sure, overestimate, like way overestimate. So if you're like, there's probably going to be about 300 people at this event, go ahead and create 700 or 800 coupons. It doesn't cost you anything to create extras. It's really easy to do, and you get a nice export CSV file with all of your coupons in there. All right, so for this case, let's say that we need to create 500 coupons for a mother-daughter dance that I'm going to be photographing. Maybe I want to give them a 10% credit towards an order. Maybe I want to give them a 10% discount. Whatever the case might be, we need to create 500 coupons. Again, I'm going to overshoot that. I'm going to say let's do 600. And then for the name, let's say dance, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to come in here, and this coupon code, I'm going to make it something specific to that event. So maybe I would say father-daughter dance or something like that. So I'm just going to say F dance, father dance. All right. Now, really important is the method that you generate these coupons. There's two options that you can use. There is a sequence method, which I always advise against, because chances are you're going to have people who are like, oh, if my coupon is FDance001, there's probably a 002, and they're going to try to use that and effectively steal somebody else's coupon. It's a sad state that we're in, but that's usually the case. And so for that reason, I recommend using the random option, which is going to generate random strings at the end of your coupon code so that people can't just enter a different number and try a different coupon code. Now I'm going to rush through the next part because we've really already talked about most of this. So we're just going to go down here. We're going to say discount products. This one, just for the sake of showing you, let's say I want to give everybody a $10 print credit. So I'm putting $10 here, not going to discount shipping. We're going to go down here. We're going to leave it open to anything. I am going to say, you know what, this can only be used in this And another thing you guys can see, this can also be applied to a specific group or folder, right? So it doesn't have to just go to a gallery. You can say for anything in this group, this coupon can be used for. So I'm going to hit that. So it can only be used in that group in my account. We're going to scroll down. Really important when you're creating bulk coupons. Okay, really, really important when you're creating bulk. My mic or my camera is in a weird spot, so I'm used to looking up here. Gotta look here. So sorry if I feel like I'm looking off in space. All right, really important when you're creating these bulk coupons. You want to set a maximum number of uses because this is going to be per coupon code. So I want to give everybody a one-time $5 credit coupon. So I'm going to put one-time use here. I'm not going to put a start date. I'm not going to put an expiration date. Maybe this is included for paying for their ticket to the event. As the photographer, I'm giving them this credit because the venue is paying me to be there and to shoot. So they want them to get a specific print or something, you know, free or a credit or whatever. That's what I'm setting this up for. So now that I have this set up, we're going to go down here and we are going to click save right here. That's going to say, hey, do you want me to generate new codes? Yes, I want you to generate new codes. This is going to generate 600 coupon codes right here. You're just going to export them as a CSV file, and then you're going to pull that up in Google Sheets. So let me get over to Google Sheets really quick, and we'll just get this imported in here, and I'll show you guys what this looks like. All right, I like working in Google Sheets. It's my favorite spreadsheet program, but you can definitely pull this open in anything that will open up a CSV file. You're definitely going to want to open it in something that's going to break it out into columns for you so that it's easier to view and understand. All right, so we're just going to replace the current sheet, and let me pull this down so I can import the data. There we go. All right, and here we go. So now we have 800, is that how many I created? However many coupons I created, randomly generated coupon codes. It has fdance and then a random text string right here. If I scroll down, you guys can see all the way down here, it's created all of those coupon codes for me. And now I would like have these printed on a card, or maybe have a card where I could write them on the back. However, I'm going to distribute these out to people as they're coming through for that event. That is how I would do that. All right. So that is how you use the bulk coupon feature. Guys, the coupon feature itself is phenomenal. It's so powerful. There are so many ways that you can use it and modify it and use it differently to really help you grow your business. I hope that these examples have really opened your eyes to how powerful it is and really got your wheels turning on different things that you can use this feature for. Now I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Richard with Zenfolio Customer Success. I appreciate you all hanging out with us today. I hope you're getting some good tips and tricks on my favorite feature, the coupon creation ability. And we have Dennis hanging out with y'all down in the chat. So if you haven't said hey to him, definitely do so. But I appreciate you all being with us live. Of course, not everyone can stop in the middle of their Thursday to hang out with us. So those who are watching the recorded version, we appreciate you all as well, which is why we give you the ability to ask questions too. So there's a link below in the description. You can click it. It's email questions for next week, and you can always enter your own questions so we can answer them live on the following week. And Robert's going to do that for you right now.
All right, thanks, Richard. Again, like I said, Richard is out volunteering, but I do have really awesome Dennis hanging out with you guys in chat, taking care of him, make sure that you guys show him some love. But we're going to go ahead and jump to some of your guys' questions. So I got a question here. It looks like this one is from Shay. She says, how do you build your clientele and fast? That is like a whole episode, you guys. So that is like a whole Zenfolio Live. Great question. Lots of different strategies. What I'm going to tell you is that there are so many different ways to do it, but the one way that will never fail is the old school handing out business cards and just going and talking to people, right? Beyond SEO and putting up a website and hoping that people just magically find you and hire you as a photographer, you want to make sure that you're getting out and you're doing some old-fashioned networking. You're handing out business cards, you're looking at people in the eye, you're talking to them, shaking their hands, and getting yourself out there. All right, maybe I can cover this with some ideas of how to build your clientele. There is a previous live stream that we did that was all about ideas to grow your photography business. So, Shay, if you'll go down below this video, there is a link that says Zenfolio Live Archive. If you click on that, that's going to take you to our past episodes, and there is one where I talk about ideas on growing your business. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. But great question. We will definitely be talking more about that in upcoming episodes of Zenfolio Live. But thank you so much for your question. I appreciate that. All right, next question here. Nancy says, is the shipping charge part of the $100 spent? Great question, Nancy. So I'm assuming that you're referring to that minimum value coupon. And I'm about to cough, you guys, so I'm going to hit my mute button for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Had a tickle in my throat. But so back to your question, Nancy, that $100 for that minimum value coupon, let me just go back to that really quick. And let's just go back to selling. And we're going to go back to the coupons really quick because I want to get down here and make sure that I know exactly what you're talking about. Guys, if I answer your question and you're like, nah, that wasn't really what I was talking about, make sure to let us know in chat. Dennis will let me know, and I'll go back and revisit it and make sure that I can get it answered to the best of my abilities for you guys today. But back here, we're going to jump into that coupon really quick. And again, you were asking if that $100 is part of the shipping fee. So if you have $100 down here, all right, and that is your minimum, that is the product cost. The shipping cost is additional. It's afterwards. All right, so basically the way the checkout flow works for your clients, they're going to go in, they're going to see their products, add them to their cart, and then the coupon screen is before they select their shipping. So the shipping cost is not even factored in on the screen where they're applying that coupon. So shipping does not count towards meeting that $100 minimum. I think that's what you were asking. So again, I'm just going to reiterate, the shipping cost of the order does not count towards meeting that $100 order minimum for this type of coupon. Hopefully that answered your question. And if I need to go back over anything, definitely please let me know. All right, let me go here and let me get back to my dashboard. Great questions, you guys. Make sure that you get those in. I'll be answering as many as I can before we run out of time. Still have plenty of time left. We got like 29 minutes. So definitely make sure that you get your questions down there. All right, let's see. Let me grab my next question here. All right, next question. Kathleen, do you use a minimum value coupon as a pop-up and sign in on the site or some other way for folks to find it? Well, that's a great idea, Kathleen. So I think what you're kind of hinting at is, hey, I have visitor sign in already turned on my website. Why don't I create a minimum value coupon and put it in there so people can see it when they come in, and then I don't have to send it to them. So you can definitely do it like that, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like here in a second. You can do it like that. You can email it out to people. So what I like to do is I like to use the Zenfolio email invite feature and then create email templates that have placeholders for coupons. Or sometimes I'll just go ahead and add that coupon in if it's a minimum value one. I don't have time today to really go into the templates and how to generate all those, but if you will go on our YouTube channel, there's a really great video series that it's called Improving Your Client Communications. And it will actually take you and walk you through creating email templates. And that's where I like to include those minimum value coupons. So if I've created a coupon that I'm going to let people use over and over again, I'm not going to set any kind of use limits or expiration dates. I'm putting that in my emails directly because I want that to be right in front of their faces before they get to their images. Now, with that being said, the thing that you suggested or asked is a great option as well. So let me just kind of show you guys really quick what Kathleen's talking about here. So if you have a minimum value coupon created and you're going to let people use it over and over again, you can definitely add it into your visitor sign-in text, right? So if you're not familiar with what visitor sign-in is, basically you can have this turned on for all of your galleries, all of your groups. And what it is it asks people for their name and their email address before they enter into the gallery. It's a really good thing to have up there for your client galleries. I usually don't recommend using visitor sign-in on your portfolio galleries. We don't really want to put up any kind of obstacles for people to see your work examples, but it's when they become a client and they're going into their client gallery, especially if like you're a wedding photographer. Guys, this is a phenomenal way to get your coupon in front of clients and to gather people's email addresses so that you can mark it back out to them later. And I'm trying to look at the camera. I'm sorry. It's normally up here, so it's throwing me off. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to that gallery or to a group or wherever you have visitor sign-in turned on. You're going to go to that, go up here to access, and then you're going to scroll down under the privacy settings and you're going to look for visitor sign-in right here. Now this one is following the gallery settings or the group settings, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and manually manipulate this so you guys can see kind of what she's talking about. So if I turn this off, we got some we have some options down here that we can use. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say yes, display a visitor sign-in. Now a couple of things that are really important about visitor sign-in. Uncheck this first option. Do yourself a favor. Save yourself having to delete a bunch of emails and uncheck this option. I don't really want an email every single time somebody signs into my gallery. Now, if you want that, make sure that option's checked. But chances are you probably do not want an email every single time somebody does a visitor sign-in into your gallery, unless you need to check up on things like that. But you do want to make sure that this option is checked. This is going to take the emails that they sign in with and add them to your contact list, which you can then use later for marketing and different purposes like that. Whole nother story there. There's lots of things we could talk about. We're going to keep talking about that coupon code. So below all of this is the visitor messaging. This is basically the information that the visitor sees before actually doing the sign-in, and you do have an option to add some text in here. And just like Kathleen's saying, if you're going to have a minimum value coupon that people can use over and over again, this is a really good place to put it. So you can say, hey, by the way, use this code and get, let's see, use this code, and I'm just going to make up a fake code really quick. We'll say 20 off and save 20%, and my keyboard is weird today too, you guys. 20% on orders over $100. All right, so you have that information in there, and then down here are the required fields, and then I'll just kind of show you really quick what this looks like. So if I click preview, before somebody goes into the gallery, they're going to see this, and oh, you know what? I have to save it because it doesn't show on the preview. So we're going to go to save, and now we'll do the preview because you have to save it first. That helps. Okay, so now we can see that text right here. So now when somebody goes to a gallery, they're going to see the visitor sign in, and then right here, they're going to see, hey, by the way, use this code 20 off and save 20% on orders over $100. So it is a really good way to get that coupon code out in front of people as they're entering their gallery if you don't want to have to email that to them. So great thing to bring up, Kathleen. As always, you have great questions and you always bring up really great points. Definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. All right. Hey guys, if you have questions, we've got like 23 minutes left. I'm going to grab some email questions. Make sure that you're getting those questions and you're getting those in the chat so I can get those answered live for you guys. All right. All right. Next question. Let's see. Let's go. And let me grab this question. Sorry, guys. I got to move stuff around because I only have like one screen. It's weird. Okay. How do I create a featured page to show only the images that I am selling on my site? Well, that's kind of what you would do with a gallery, right? So if you want to have a page where hey, I am a landscape or fine art photographer. If you want to see the images that I have for sale, this is where you need to go. And if that is the case, if you are a landscape and fine art photographer, or if you're a portrait photographer, but you like to do landscape as well, you definitely need to make distinctions on your side of like, hey, client galleries, portfolio galleries are here. If you're just interested in my artwork and you're looking for, art, or you want to purchase art, you need to go here. Too many times I see people's sites where it gets really confusing. So you want to make sure that that's really clear and really easy to distinguish for visitors coming to your site. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to just jump into our account here, and basically whatever you're selling, if you just have a few images that you want for sale, you're just going to put them in a gallery, just like this. If you have where you want to have them categorized separately, maybe put them in a folder and then have that folder have subgalleries, kind of like this folder up here does, right? So it has this gallery and this gallery and this gallery. Then you would need to make sure that you have a price list on those, and then you would just link to them, right? So you're going to hover over website, go to customize website. I usually always open this type of stuff in a new tab just because it makes it easier. And then what we're going to do is in this new tab, let me show you guys here. We're going to jump over into this new tab, and then we're going to hit continue. And then you would just put a link up here that says images for sale. You definitely want to make sure that people know that you have photos for sale. This is something that's different from your portfolio, right? Portfolio, when I think about portfolio, and you guys can correct me if you guys think of it differently, but when I think about portfolio, or when I say portfolio, that means this is my work, or these are examples of my work that I'm showing you to try to get you to hire me, right? That's different than my fine art or landscape photos that I'm trying to sell. I'm not asking you to hire me as a landscape photographer. I'm asking you to buy my landscape photos. So for me, those kind of belong in two different sections that need a really clear, distinct separation between the two. So what I would do is after you have your images in a gallery and you have a price list there, what you're going to do is just come over here, create a new site menu. Did I say menu? Site menu item. All right. And I would just call it art for sale, or whatever you want to call it. Just you want to really let people clearly know, hey, this is where you can go to see my artwork that's available for you to purchase, right? So artwork for sale, whatever you want to call it, you're going to hit enter. You're going to link that to a group, gallery, or collection. Go in here and find that gallery, right? So find that gallery that has that stuff in there, update it, and then drag it into order where you want, right? So you might want that to be, if you want to lead with that, you can grab it by the dominoes and put it in front of your portfolio. If that's your primary focus, like if your primary focus is like, hey, I want to shoot landscape, I want to shoot, I didn't move it, did I? Let me move it. If your primary focus is like, hey, I want to shoot landscape, I want to shoot fine art stuff, I'll do portraits to make some money as a photographer, but this is the stuff that I want to do, that might be what you want to lead off with in your site here. So you have it really clearly defined. Go here to buy my stuff. Portfolio is where you can see examples of my work. All right. Hopefully that answers that question. Great question, though. Really appreciate you putting that question in there. Let's see, guys. We've got about 18 minutes left. Let's see. Deborah Stevenson said, how do I hide the share button on the slideshow view in the quick shop? I've already had a chat with support and watched the video sent to me, and I can't get it to hide. What am I missing? I am stuck. So hide the share button on the slideshow view in quick shop. So let's just go in quick shop and take a look really quick. All right, great question though. So we're going to jump into, we'll just go to this gallery. So first what we want to do is we want to access this gallery in customize view in order to do that. So what we're going to do is we are going to right click on preview, open that in a new tab, Guys, I like working on multiple tabs. It gives me the ability to jump back and forth. If you're working in your account and you need to work in separate places, having multiple tabs open is going to make it so much faster for you. Now, I'm not suggesting that you have 30 tabs open. Please practice tab maintenance so that it doesn't slow your browser down or drive you crazy. Once you finish with a tab, close it out. You can always open it back up when you need to, but I opened that up in a new tab. We're going to jump over to this tab and we're going to basically load this gallery into customize view. So I'm going to hover over edit, click on page right here, and then we're going to click on an image so we can get it opened up in Quick Shop. And we're just going to take a look and see. All right, and guys, I'm viewing on like a really small screen, so things probably look really tiny. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to options up here, and then what we're gonna do is uncheck use default. We're gonna go down to the quick shop. Guys, let me know if the music gets annoying. I can turn it off or I can turn the volume down. I'm listening to music in my headphones because it like makes me feel all happy and poppy. If it gets annoying to you guys, let me know. I can turn the volume down. I can change the song. Let me know. All right? Don't let it annoy you, but let me know if it gets out of your nerves. All right, so we're in the quick shop settings here, and this is probably what you're looking for, Deborah. Right here, there's a little sharing button under icon. So again, I did some jibber jabber between here. So you need to get to Quick Shop in Customize View. All right. And then you go up here to Options, uncheck Use Default, go to Quick Shop, set this sharing to Hide. And then if you go down here and you apply that, that little sharing icon up here is going to go away. All right. Now, I noticed that you did say slideshow. So let's click on the slideshow right here really quick and see if that sharing icon is gone as well. Okay. So it looks like that sharing icon's gone away. I'm going to turn it back on just to see if that was indeed the case there. All right. So let's go here. And let's see. So we turned the sharing icon back on. Let's hit the slideshow, and you know what? I'm not seeing a sharing icon at all. So hopefully, Deborah, this is exactly what you were looking for, because I'm not seeing the sharing icon. So you just want to make sure that you turn that off. Again, you need to be in the edit view, and then you just go to options, go to quick shop, go to sharing, set that to hide. Once you have done that, make sure that you save that as your default settings. All right, so go up here, save as default, and then make sure that you publish that up on the top right. So any changes that you make here on the back end, you have to make sure to click that publish button so they actually go live. And saving this by default is going to push those changes out to all of your galleries that are using the gallery default settings. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. That shows you how to do it, and you've got a good idea of where that was coming from. Great question, though. All right, let me get back to my dashboard here. Let me go back to photos, and let's grab another question. Guys, we've got about 14 minutes left. That's plenty of time. I promise you I can talk really fast. I can answer lots of questions. So make sure that you get those questions in the chat. I'm going to grab some email questions, but if you guys have questions and you're still hanging out with us, get those in the chat so I can get those answered live for you guys today. All right. So next question I have is from, I think it's from, I can't see the name, but it says, how do I access my tax information and how can I give this information to my accountant? All right. Well, if you didn't know, Zenfolio does have built-in reports that you can pull. And if you really need to let your accountant into your account, if you have an advanced account, you can actually create a login ID for your accountant to where all they can do is see your reports. So I'm going to show you how to get to your tax reports first. Then I'll show you where you can go and create that accountant login. So if you need them to have access, you can. Now, again, that option is only available on the advanced plan, which is another great reason to upgrade to it if you need those kinds of features. All right, so let's hide this question and we'll go ahead and get to the tax information. So in order to get to your tax information, what you want to do is you're going to want to go up here to selling, and then you're going to go to reports and payouts right here. Okay, now once you're in here, you're going to go over to sales reports, and there's also some information here. So you can go to annual report, and this is going to take you right to your annual report. It actually shows you a lot of information. You're not going to see anything on this account because this is my demo account and there's nothing to see. I haven't sold anything through it. But this will give you a report right here. It'll show tax. It'll show a lot of different things over here, and you can actually export this report and save it as a CSV file or a spreadsheet or whatever you want. Or if you want to just go to taxes, you can go right here to taxes, and then it's going to show you all of your tax information. Again, I don't have anything in this account. It's a demo account, so all of that information is not going to be in this account because there's nothing there, but this is where you would find this if you were looking for it in your account. Okay, now if you need to give your accountant access, right, you can create an account for them as long as you have the advanced plan or the premium business. I would never suggest giving the account your admin login details, meaning I would never give somebody my email and my password to actually log into my account as me, because that gives them access to everything. They can go and start deleting galleries, changing price lists, downloading stuff, all kinds of stuff. You're basically giving them access to your entire website and saying, here, do whatever you want to do with it. But if you have an advanced account, you can give limited access to your account. So you would go to your site right up here, go under your username, go to account, and then you are going to go and you're going to look for manage users over on the left hand side right here. All right, and then all you have to do is go here, click create new account, enter your accountant's name, their email address, go ahead and give them a username, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to probably want to select accountant. Now, really important that you understand this. These different account levels will limit what these different user logins are able to do inside of your account. However, anybody who has a login to your account, whether they're a photographer or an accountant, they can all go to the photos and view every photo that's been uploaded to the account. It does not prevent them from seeing photos. It does prevent them from changing things. It does prevent them from accessing selling stuff, but everybody will be able to go and view photos. So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind with these accounts. That's a great question. All right, let me go back up here. Thanks for that question, though. Really good question, especially right now in tax season. Good thing to know about. All right, let me grab another email question really quick. All right, next email question is, how can I watermark a group of images? All right, well, I'm going to show you how to set this up the best way possible. And then if you watermarking is something that's really important to you, this is probably something that you want to do right now. So let me show you how to do this really quick. So first of all, if you are not familiar with our built-in watermarks feature, you're going to want to make sure that you learn how that feature works. There's a really great video on our YouTube channel. It's called Watermarking Your Photos. There's also a video where I take you inside Photoshop and show you how to actually create your own custom watermarks, upload them into Zenfolio, get them all set up. Now that video might show the older version of Zenfolio. Don't let that confuse you. All the principles and almost everything is exactly the same except for the way the view looks in Zenfolio. So it's still a really good tutorial. It still takes you in Photoshop, explains the whole process. It's on our YouTube channel. Just search for watermarks and I'm sure it will pop up. But what you're going to want to do, the best way to watermark all of your photos is to create a default watermark. So just go to watermarks. Whether you're using a custom watermark or you're using one of our default ones, Once you have one created, you can just create one by clicking new and uploading or choosing one of ours. You're going to click on that watermark and set it as default. So right now this says remove default. That's because this watermark is set as default. And what that means is that from that point on, everything that I upload into my Zenfolio account is going to take that watermark on. Now, anything that I've previously uploaded, I will have to come back and manually watermark it, and I'm about to show you guys how to do that. But anything from now on will get that watermark applied. Now, if you're wondering about watermarks, I just want to say watermarks don't get applied to your original images. We actually watermark the display images that Zenfolio generates. So when clients place orders for prints or they buy digital downloads, we don't send them watermarked prints. We don't send them watermarked downloads if they buy them. We just watermark the display versions of your images that are shown on your site. All right. So what if you need to watermark stuff that's already in there and it's already been uploaded? You're going to have to go back and do that at a gallery by gallery level. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to a gallery. You're just going to click on a gallery right here. And then you're going to go over to actions. You're going to say add watermark. And then you're going to say, I want this gallery to use this watermark. And it's going to apply that watermark to that gallery. Now, something that's really important to know is that you can apply different watermark settings to different images. Let's say you work with a second shooter. Maybe you run a studio through your Zenfolio account where there's multiple photographers who have multiple watermarks that they want to make sure that they include. You can go to an image in a gallery and you can say, well, these two images right here were shot by that other photographer. Maybe I should put their watermark on there since I'm not actually the copyright holder. So you can select those images. You can do the little drop down. You can say add watermark, and then you can go and say, I don't want it to use the gallery watermark. Let's use this watermark or no watermark. So images can have different watermarks than are in the gallery. But if you set up a separate watermark, keep in mind that if you need to change all the watermarks, you'll have to come and change that one individually because you've individually set it up. All right, hopefully that answered your question. Let me grab another chat question. We got like 5 minutes left. So let's see here. Let me grab a question right here. All right, so Katie says, hold on a second. Let me grab a different question here. 1 second. My bad, you guys. That's an email question. I want to grab your guys' questions in chat. All right, so Lynn says, is there music available to add to a gallery? Great question. 100% there actually is music in Zenfolio that you can add to your galleries. I'm going to tell you that I would probably not do that. The internet is at war right now with autoplay content. Lots of browsers frown on it. They don't let it work. They make it kind of hard to get it started. With that being said, the short answer to your question is yes, music in there that you can add to a gallery, and I'll show you where it's at. The longer answer is that yes, it's there. I would not recommend utilizing it. I would just probably leave that off. But let me show you where that's at and how to set that up. All right, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we just need to go into a gallery. All right, so we're going to jump into a gallery and customize view. We're going to go, and actually before you do that, right up here is where you're going to find it. Soundtracks right here. You're going to click here. And then if you want to upload a new soundtrack, you can. If you want to buy the premium version of Triple Scoop Music, you can right here. There are like 50 free songs that you have to choose from, and I'm going to show you how to use one of those 50 free songs, but there are more options in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a gallery. We'll just go to this gallery right here, and we're going to go to that gallery and customize view. So again, right click on preview, open in a new tab. That's going to open that new tab up right here. And then we're going to go to edit page, and soundtracks will not play on the gallery thumbnails page. So on this page right here, it won't play. The only place that a soundtrack will actually play is on the slideshow page. So well, first of all, you want to go to options, uncheck this, go to page elements, make sure that your slideshow button is showing. go ahead and apply that. That way the user can actually load the gallery into a slideshow. So the slideshow button will be right over here. And then in the top left corner, you're going to go up here to Gallery Slideshow. That's going to change the page that you're currently editing. And then once you're in this, you can go to Soundtracks. And then here is where the uploaded soundtracks, if you've uploaded anything, please make sure you have the proper release to upload and use music. Just like we as photographers don't want people stealing our images and using them for things that they haven't paid us for, musicians are artists too, and they don't want us taking their music and using it for things that we haven't paid them for. All right? So just because you bought a song on iTunes doesn't mean you paid the proper license to use it commercially for your website. And iTunes actually has tags in their music that will actually prevent that from happening for a lot of it. But again, we want to make sure that we extend the courtesy to other people that we want them to extend to us. Make sure that you have the proper license to use that music. Now, inside of here, Triple Scoop has actually provided 50 free songs that you can use. So you can go right here and you can preview these songs. And then once you like one, you just click on it and hit apply. And then when somebody agree to the terms, and then when somebody goes into this gallery, that when they go to slideshow, that song will start playing on here. So they might have to click the play button, but that slideshow will now have music in it. Great question though. Thank you guys so much for that. We are running about out of time. Let me see. All right. So let's see here. Great questions. I think I got all the chat questions. How much time do we have left? About a minute, 20 seconds. Let me see if I can answer an email question really quick. I am not going to be able to answer that one. Let's see. Let me just come talk to you guys in chat really quick. Let's see who all we have here hanging out with us. Kathleen, Home Phone, Casper Northern. Hey, that's a name I haven't seen on here before. Thanks for coming on here and hanging out with us. Well, yeah, like I said, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. All of you guys who just spent time, asked great questions. We really appreciate you guys. Casper Northern, Home Phone, Kathleen Riley, Deborah Stevenson, Lynn, I'm not going to try to say your last name because I know I'm going to mess it up, but thanks for jumping on here and hanging out with us. Let's see, who else we have? I don't mean to miss anybody's name.